know so many people have seen my previous post where I had some leftover cream, double cream in the fridge. I shook it up in a jar and created butter and buttermilk. Well, yesterday in the supermarket, I picked up half price double cream, but over a litre of it. Far too much to shake up in a jar. So I decided to make it in my machine. I got like over 600 grams of butter, and with the buttermilk, far too much to make a batch of scones. So I decided to make creamy rice pudding out of Sizzle and Drizzle, page 331, I think. But I'll give you the recipe for this anyway. But just let me show you how easy it was. And the saving, the cost saving. So here I am in the reduced aisle in the supermarket. I'm going to help myself to 2 just less than half price tubs of double cream. So I've got just over a litre here. I'm going to use my tabletop mixer and put both tubs of cream in there. I'm using the paddle attachment because that will be so much easier to remove the butter from rather than the whisk. I start off on a slow speed, and then when I start to thicken, I can turn it up. And your cream will go to an over-whipped stage, and then it'll eventually separate away from the buttermilk. Now, I can easily remove that butter from this paddle, drop it into icy cold water, and that will rinse off any residual buttermilk. It's residual buttermilk that turns the butter rancid. And then I can pat it dry, and I've got 630 grams of butter, enough to fill 2 tubs here. And with that buttermilk that's left, I've got about a pint. So I've decided to make my creamy rice pudding using buttermilk in place of a pint of milk in there. And yeah, I think I've done really well. I've made a huge saving, I think about £4.80, and that's not counting the rice pudding. Both recipes are in my books, but the recipe for the rice pudding is available to screenshot here. Enjoy!